Order at maxbuy.com.gh for nationwide delivery. Maxbuy. Happy life. And I say come at Techno Mobile. Omo na kofa Techno Spark 10 series no edi abajum. You see, get your glow on the new Techno Spark 10 series. The Techno Spark 10 series is the latest you can grab now in the market. Enunti me kanfo edi amount. All right, Techno Spark 10. Uduani che Techno headquarters. Dankesie mo ubenye bi ato sansusu ena uko Techno akadite show bi benwa ubenya Techno Spark 10 series ni bi ato. It comes with a big memory space of 256 and 8 GB memory space. Ubetimi enye bi ato ewo Techno akadite show bi benwo. Also available at the Techno headquarters, Dakuman Junction, Fred Techno Mobile, it was 0544 019 552 0544 019 552 for further inquiries. Techno, stop at nothing. Alright, it's 13 minutes after 9. This is the Sports Park. I got good news for you. Upe Tozafi and Nyabutre Muansempa de Mount Sunset on the 1st of July. Empire Asia. Our Max TV Max FM 4 con Dakuman Junction Techno Aburisan Kesiano any more pay wa upe muto upe tozafi edi free bia for any check Dakuman Junction free tozafi the only se ubedi wa you abeba udu wa you aba yeti tozafi na tuma mo asesa na maguso ma on papa bi emwa kwa kodim. It's on Saturday the 1st of July. If you are not on kron ekosi area no mienu Bra Max TV Dakuman Junction na be jiwa duanem na unim se enijeni de bebrebe achedie bebrebe anyomtofo bebrebe kuzomu chi ntozafi mumra miendidi kuzomu chi abinchi upese obana oni ebedi juma o hebia upese obe set up stand bi wa upese osusu be o business e jumedie na se upese oni mpenifo din kitanwa friend 020 81 98 171 020 81 171 Nafi 055 4834 944 055 4834 944 and 027 0257 997192 0257 997192 Kuzomu Chinto Zafi Kuzomu Chiabinchi on the 1st of July the Max TV the Dakuman Junction. Alright, it's 15 minutes past 9. This is the Sports Park on the 9th of June 2023. Aha, Max FM. Now, let's get interactive. Wajinche unim dia the episode the taju medienechi enefiada. We're heading into the Champions League weekend. What are your thoughts? We're heading into the last day of the Ghana Premier League. Who's going to win the Premier League? Who goes down into relegation? Mienji Wajinche will Abednego Tete win the goal king? He's on 18 goals with the last games to go. And so Ibrahim Tanko, the Ghana squad, Echo Egypt for the training tour ahead of the African Under 23 Championship. Ababe Toja, you have your thoughts? Share them with us. It's at 16 past 9. Max FM 89.7. Our concentration on the foreign front is all about the Champions League. But just before we delve into the Champions League, what we got to do now? Yabedian, Yabeko Roland Garros, Nia Chef, Carlos Alcaraz Garcia. Wani Novak Djokovic and the boy ni we aya Kensia Ebaso in the men's semi-final game Baku. The other semi-final game is going to be between Casper Ruud and Alexander Zverev. We aya Kensia Dudona any day Edieche into Ubeden Ubeshenon so Ediaman. Amani the end there is already decided. Carolina Muchova in a first Roland Garros finals. Oni Iga Swiatek and the boy ni sa Haddad Mayano, Abayano Opribia, and so Brazil ni Abayano, Yadina Chika from. But there was an upset in the Muchova Sabalenka game. And for say Muchova, surprise Sabalenka. But all that is now finished. The final is between Iga Swiatek and Muchova. 17 after 9. This is the Sports Park on Max FM 89.7. So like I promised, everything about today's foreign discussion will be on the UEFA Champions League. It's the most prized club soccer event in the world. Game NEA.
I don't know. Some people want, some people don't. Friends of us or club like we are sympathetic, I'm pretty sure they want it, and other clubs they don't want it at all. So it's normal. So it's not a problem. But we have to play a game. It's the last game of the season. So the team who's going to win will be the crown. So we'll be champion, and it's about what you have to do to beat Inter de Milan. This is the point, and after the consequences, we'll see. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good dreaming the game and traveling in 2 days, 3 days to Istanbul and be all together. And yeah, it's a dream to be here. So 2 years ago we were there, but in different situations for the COVID. And yeah, we're going to try to do our best. And we know it's finally is how you behave that specific 95 minutes. It's not about history, that the history they are better than us. It's about what you have to do. What you have to do in 95 minutes to be better than the opponent. And doesn't count what you have done in group stage, quarterfinals, last season in Premier League, and FA Cup. It's one single man, you have to be better in this time. After this training is back. Yesterday was not good, and today a little bit better. We don't want to take risk, and we'll see what happens next days.
It's 20 after 9. This is the Sports Park. Let's hear from you on 050-6367-196. You can also tweet at us at MaxFM89.7. You can tweet at me at my personal handle at Darkwa Gyasi. Let's get interactive there as well. On Facebook, you can send us a message. You can like and share. Tell your brother to tell another brother. Say, boys not better say, men the guys not tenase. And then do Champions League no mosuko. Omo wie so a. Omo aba betenase at defe. Bet Power Premier League. Omo dear ebesi weekend we will mediama bottle it or they finally make it count at the Akun Park in Takwa. We earning Koma dear hini and Ibrahim Tanko in the squad bar. But today is the Champions League, the Bet Power Premier League taking center stage on the Sports Park. Good morning, Nanedu.
Good morning, Nana Darkwa.
Yeah, Boko.
Adomnia Sheye now swear.
Yeah, they're ready.
Good to be back.
Yes, sir.
And in that day, it looks like attention in the Champions League. And me sure say what's not there we are here for no attention back to Istanbul because much train say after World Cup adeɛ baako a amanfoɔ hwɛ paa no in football the Champions League even a man for Quaye debate say in recent times it looks like you do Champions League nights. A man for interest a womb. It will be a staff for 9 no. It was so. And I first say this year's Champions League is one of them. It need this Champions League way, you know. In recent times, me who be at it. Maybe because there's a team from England who are looking up to win it for the first time. And now you were Inter Milan as well. The last time an Italian team win the Champions League, and it was them. And I almost have to win the treble in the history of Italian football. Now I was just going through the last time these two teams City call final, Chelsea show more. And the last time Inter Milan so called final, eventually they were able to win. Utumu say Inter the end of the day, some players need new opportunity to see a kind of. What's in world football now? None of them know that we see a kind. From Julius Caesar.
Goran Pandev, Ojaibo. Goran Pandev.
Pandev down.
Check it.
I was just going through the first, and I think the Pandev was there. He may be the last person. And I saw Julius Caesar. What can I make on?
Oh, are they?
Macon was the right back. In amount for it, because I echo World Cup in 2010.
I had a friend in that team called Javier Zanetti.
Yes. He echo World Cup in 2010. A lot of people think Dani Alves will take that spot. But, you know, Macon in the right back position. Christian Chivu as a left back. Walter Samuels. And, of course, Lucio. That was the heart of the central defense. Javier Zanetti, Esteban Cambiaso, Wesley Sneijder, and Ra. On the Inter Milan players, Nico Dinkomo. Samuel Etofos, Goran Pandev, and of course, Milito. So the other players need the opportunity to be in second half. Now, on Man City squad in 2001, I'm call final with Chelsea. Ederson, Kai Walker, Jenchenko, Ruben Diaz, John Stones, Ilkay Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, Raheem Sterling, Riyad Mahrez, Kelvin De Bruyne as a false 9.
They were the starters. But there are other players in the squad who were no use, like Laporte and Sufiache.
Yes. Omuni players are Omuni opportunity and more that City squad. So, Osha Inter Milan that time until now, Gab Newa. By City there, majority of the players are still available on Messi account. So it looks like Omo ya Ben Crew Waano in recent times much more than Inter Milan. So may I assure say the history of the Champions League in Inter Milan's favor, or once in the blue moon, a new team winning the Champions League ever this time and now. And I mean the boost of in conform before say once in the blue moon, a new team winning the Champions League. No, this year chart never took by Manchester Football Club winning the UEFA Champions League. And imagine him say one of the easiest final in recent times in the history of the Champions League. At least 3 or 4 goals for Manchester Football Club will come. Mm-hmm. Because in recent time, how much I say, a good time of Muhia because now Pep Guardiola don't fail. And Osha Pep as a manager. Not the last time we winning the Champions League. It's more than 10 years. Me don't know what I say. So me first say this is the time. Spending 3 years in Bayern Munich, he didn't win it. Was spending 6 seasons already with Manchester Football Club when to win it. So before say, per the Matthias Wabode and Osha, the Manchester squad the kita nisi now. Only Calvin De Bruyne still in China. The rest of the players near players are not the buyer. So it means on one time building the Manchester Football Club or maybe do Champions League final. He brought it as in, or the Kai Walker Fitoti and buyer. Akanji not in the buyer. Netanaka not in the buyer. Laporte, yes. John Stones from Everton not in the buyer, and Ruben Diaz from Benfica. Ilkay Gundogan go find for Borussia Dortmund. Netanaka, bomber for Bekai. No more relegation, no join the team no. And of course, all these players were Diego Cascante, promoting Phil Foden, bringing in Riyad Mahrez from Leicester, Erling Haaland, Julian Alvarez. So before say, Calvin De Bruyne at that time or buy no what that. So I'm not about building the Manchester Football Club, able to do some pempen so way. And before say this is the right time. And I was reading something about the history of European football. The last time West Ham won an European trophy, that season, the European Cup, no, Inter Milan win here. What we believe is a history by into bed today in the Champions League. I'm out 40%. That team may work for Inter Milan, but I think it's not going to happen. Inter for I'm out for M. said here. They are not the favorite to win the Champions League. And no, you are there back to motivate you today. And Simeone Inzaghi, coach for Inter Milan, has never lost a final game. Now there's one thing that interests I was answering Champions League Monday. So it looks like dynamics need to follow Inter Milan. But I believe the new school of thought said a new team have to win the Champions League. Believe say a city here. That is where the interest is. So people say a big game in that Airbaso. Man City as a club, I was one Argentine player in Julian Alvarez. Lautaro Martinez, I was Inter Milan. So we are looking at a player about to win the World Cup and Champions League. Because in recent times, what my team is 10. So between Julian Alvarez and Lautaro Martinez, who is going to win the Champions League after the World Cup year? Must have to win the World Cup that season. So before say, one thing, it starts to generate a lot of interest. Now let's look at their route to the finals of the UEFA Champions League. Manchester Football Club, also teams from Mumiti here, and on the road to the final, they've really achieved a lot. Especially when they find a way in an away game, ultimately that draw result against Real Madrid, against Leipzig. Nobody remember to the finals of the Champions League. And Inter Milan, Quaye am fast to me AC Milan film. Quaye am fast to do some pempen so way. They've really fought very hard. Oh, had this year, Allah. Napoli are what they never saw. But at this time to Sassuolo in their Champions League play this particular season. That is one thing I was wrong. So before say a season here, it should be Man City's year. Nana Darkwa. And all had the kind of performance City are bought. And time must also pick here when it comes to European football. Man City as a club a pick here in the second round of the season, both in the Champions League and of course in the English Premier League. So my interest in City war. This particular moment, I was true. Ike Gundogan can lift the trophy and leave Man City Football Club. Because in the history of English football, it's only Man United. No more to be really treble in a season, a proper treble. That is the FA Cup, Champions League, and of course the English Premier League. And City are passed 2 tests already by winning the Premier League and winning the FA Cup. The most important one, a proper treble, is the Champions League. So I'm a question of winning the Champions League. Ask our cost 3 years. And imagine them say, as it stands now, they have a better side. Even though individual, City, Inter players should improve this particular season. Lautaro Martinez, Nico Barella, Alessandro Bastoni. They've really improved this Inter Milan team. I don't pick it at the right time. But imagine them said the performance of Man City, anyhow, our coach arranging the players on the pitch. And bringing the best out of this Man City Football Club. Probably are you looking up to? And yet different from what we saw against Real Madrid in the second leg. Ederson, John Stones, Manuel Akanji. Kyle Walker was a blessing for against Real Madrid when the Tanaki was injured. Because ultimately, you have Vinicius Junior Huejima. Imagine him saying, "Nay, about my work on that. Next my Buano against Man City Football Club at that time." Ike Gundogan, Wadigo Cascante, Calvin De Bruyne, the 3-man midfield. Bernardo Silva, Jack Grealish, Erling Haaland. And second half, those players have opportunity. The last of Riyad Mahrez and the Junior Alvarez, and therefore they will come and make the difference for Man City Football Club. Oko Inter Milan, there are some key players too. Baby. But when they came to Inter Milan, almost football improve. A key player is Mkhitaryan. Arsenal, Man United, AS Roma. Now with Inter Milan, we're improving Inter Milan team this particular season. Chanhaglu. From AC Milan to Inter Milan, he has to really improve the Inter Milan team. The same as Lautaro Martinez. So before that, a big game in that, when it comes to European football, my odds are really for Man City Football Club to win this year's UEFA Champions League. They are my favorites. And I will give them at least a 4-1 win in the finals of the UEFA Champions League. Another question. Before that, the performance of Madrid, they need to climax and win the UEFA Champions to make a statement to the world that Man City as a club has to really arrive. And it will be tomorrow. A big night for European football. And may assure say I'm out for Inter to watch that game also. So for me, if you ask me, I say I'll go for Man City Football Club winning this year's UEFA Champions League. Nana.
Thank you very much, Nanedu. Good morning, Josiah.
Good morning. Nana, Apum.
Yeah, Dumarakwa. Final in Istanbul.
Yeah, a big game. A huge one. Nana, I feel that the English press, no, they are not treating City fairly, honestly.
I didn't try.
When you say, as a sitting shared and Quaye traditional clubs are so, imagine it was a United Inter Milan final. You would have seen the hype. I think the hype is not any hossa because when say the English, they always want to preserve their own. Oshoma, as a Ferguson record B is on the line for them. And so it looks like it's split between them. They are not really offering the support we need. I remember when Liverpool.
But it's not a general.
Oh no, it's not. But per what I have noticed, I say support name share that any hosa.
Kavral.
Yeah.
Team Wakwa could do some pempen so we be 2 times. Now we go. Obi any man say 20 man. Now
So you believe that's the reason why?
They have been cautious.
Okay, maybe because what if the English are very noisy.
They know your man can overthink, so they are trying to be cautious.
I'm person on bed day.
Who do ricochet move?
No, I know I could go.
You see the headlines.
I think so because even West Ham, you could see the but City going to the final partner all of a sudden. I think you're making a point though, but it's going to be a huge one. Nana, 2 teams with contrasting philosophies. For sure, more. I think say Pep lately no wama ewias nyem who say he's not a thinker man anymore. On person of a dream be a banzan and the pile so but then you are going against Inter. It's a tough one, Nana. It's a tough one. Let's start with the statistics for these 2 clubs.
Okay.
This season, they've all played 12 games to get to where they are now. Osha Manchester City, they've scored a lot of goals, 31 goals. They've conceded only 5 out of the 31 on Machina in the Champions League. Osha Inter Milan, on but 12 games, they've scored 19. As far as goals are concerned, no, who say yes, Manchester City, they are scoring more because they are averaging close to 2.6 goals per game as compared to Inter, almost averaging 1.7, I think, per game. So it's quite, the difference is quite huge. But then, Osha clean sheets are. Inter Milan this season, they've kept the most clean sheets in the Champions League. They've kept 8 clean sheets as against Manchester City for 7. In terms also a body defense now, it looks like.
No, City have been Inter have been tight at the back,
No, they've been tight, but they've considered more
than City.
But they've kept more into shadow from a clean sheet point of view, perspective. You think that Inter have got a better defense?
Sana margin Quaye.
No, but City have considered only 5. But once I say 1 in those games,
matches on my ball.
Into Bako, into Ama as a clean sheet, no, but they have a relatively better defense because they've considered half the goals are Inter are conceded this season. Okay. 5 against 10. Into share no, so I say goals no, and a goals against no. Manchester City like are ahead in terms of that win. But you share key areas let's look at possession. We know Pep Guardiola. Or no percent the team no ain't keeping more of the ball because he feels like that's when they can exploit your weakness. They've kept 60% or 60.6 in the Champions League as against Inter 45. Going into this game, these stars should clearly tell you say one team is going to defend what can be. The other team is going to hold on to the ball. But then 2 teams in Namayati, as I said, that is how they want to play. That's their strength or where they find their strength. Inter Milan wouldn't want to keep the ball. We've seen Inter. The last time we got final, the likes of Diego Militone, Samuel Eto'o, Maicon. You mentioned a couple of them. Thiago Motamu and co. Yenjabono. You get it. Yenjabono and Tuho. You see, because of the fact that this team is being coached, this City team is being coached by Pep Guardiola, there are a lot of things that we are overlooking when it comes to this team. Now, this team is a good team. It's a very, very good team. They don't score just one type of goals. Haaland, Abema team way new dimension be on the bubble. Back then, they were just supposed to pass the ball around until there's an opening. These days, they are more direct. We saw KDB strike against Real Madrid. So it means team Nafisa in certain ways. I said they have more options when they are attacking. Similarly, when they are defending, so they have what? More options. Let me start off with Inter Milan. and try and assess almost strength and weaknesses. Oshama, there's a team that are very, very disciplined. Tactically, they are very disciplined. And whenever Manchester City play against a very tactically disciplined side, no more bread. They be able to say, me the 2020 final no against 2021 final against Chelsea. Ayasem. Because that final against Chelsea didn't give them any space at the back. Just say half space cry out. They won't give you any space for you to exploit. Nana, when it comes to discipline, this Inter team are very disciplined. Secondly, they are very, very hardworking. They know, say, going into this game, we are going to play a team with so much quality. We will need to work extra. And we'll say, double. If we have to run, we have to run extra. If we have to defend, we have to defend extra. And we know the Italian side, none of they are very disciplined. Yes, sometimes they can be very aggressive. But on a discipline, won't be right. Now, this is also a team that knows how to defend deeply. They know how to defend. One of their strengths, they say, they can defend very, very deep with a low block. It will show they are disciplined, they are hardworking, and they know how to defend. Now, let's go to City. Let's look at the strength of City. They know how to hold on to the ball. No two ways about that. Very few teams can go into games with City and know that they will earn more possession than Manchester City. And look at that thing. Acquired this season, the only team waiting me averaging more possession in a game against City, Bayern Munich. I think Bayern fought me hold the ball because they also have quality. But this Inter team do not have the quality to hold on to the ball more than Manchester City. That's one thing we should know. Now, let me make a point here. It's going to be one of the most one-sided.
I doubt.
I doubt. Yeah. You see, people are underrating this Inter team. No, people are underrating Inter.
I'll be like the Atletico Madrid.
I'm telling you.
Real final.
I'm telling you. Sure. Inter won't come. Okay, I say Barcelona. You can't say. Is it Barcelona and Juventus? A ball final B. Yeah, that time that Juventus were quality, but the likes of Vidal, Pogba. That was Pogba's last season, 2015. Inter won't do that for you. This Inter team won't come and play like the way Juventus played against Barcelona. And Manchester City, they like to press very high. Press, they will press, they will like to pin you. We saw the second leg against Real Madrid when the stakes were very, very high for them. They were able to pin Real Madrid to their own half, almost third half. No, they were able to pin them there.
But you see, one thing about Pep and his improvement from the previous finals, the game against Madrid.
Yeah, the
game against Bayern.
Yeah.
There were instances that Chalojai pressing, no. He saw and then the transition play.
You see, game management. That is where I was trying to arrive at.
Yeah, I knew.
You see, these people, see, it's going to be a game of chess, whichever way you choose to look at it.
Sure.
That's why tomorrow's game, no, I was talking about the strength of City. But John Stones won't be playing in that hybrid role. Trust me.
About to come back for now.
I'm telling you, because you know what Simeone is going to do. Akanji has been good on one-on-one situations.
Okay.
On himself, Kawaka is faster than Akanji. Akanji is a good tackler of the ball. So what I say, one-on-one situations, he can stop you.
You know who Kawaka is going to come up against? Federico Di Marco.
No, yes, and that is what I'm telling you. And even with Enumbono, Nana, they are not going to commit men forward. The people are going to be strategic. Denzel Dumfries will be working extra shifts because Obey Ejuma or Jack Grealish so. Problem. Because that is where Ilke Gundogan will also be operating from. It will just set up now. Damien, who used to play as a right wing back, will be playing as a right centre back. And he will be partnering with Dumfries. Because they know, say, Omucha half spaces are players like Gundogan, players like Kevin De Bruyne, and players like Bernardo Silva will utilize those spaces. It will show him second leg against AC Milan. Nana, I say, you can't say COVID when 1 meter. It's not even up to a meter feet. You have to stay close because there are players that so when they have the ball and there is space, they will have to operate. There are players who need half spaces. The likes of Bernardo Silva, he doesn't need acres of space to operate. We saw him against Real Madrid. And the one show you know when you corner so for a chunk of the game, he will cause trouble for you. I don't see Dumfries going beyond the center line more than 10 times in a match. Because he will be tasked to deal with Jack Grealish. Di Marco could be free because Bernardo will be moving. And Bernardo, no, Ono de ya obie kwan na ma nkrofo no. Because ono say the way Jack Grealish would love to stick to the wide areas no.
Are City unbeaten in the Champions League?
They've not lost a game if my memory serves me right. Throughout the Waano. No, was it they lost to I think so normally Leipzig.
No, 1-1
Omo ball Leipzig.
7 games out of 12.
Ombo 1-1 wa we
The
na
rest
mo
of
me
them
we
draw.
ni.
Yeah. So okay, good. Into Omone Leipzig a ball. Good. Wow. It's America does once we are not giving them enough credit. They deserve credit for the job they've done. 31 goals, conceding only 5. Goal difference here plus 26. Huge one. In the Champions League, where you've come up against teams like Leipzig, you've played against teams like Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. No one conceded the whole season 5. Now even Bayern Munich need 4 games against Bayern and Real Madrid in pool to concede how many goals? They conceded just 2 goals in those games. So that should tell you say defensively, they are good. So what I say. That's what I said tomorrow. Nana, Jack Grealish. One of the main battles we are going to see tomorrow will be Dumfries and Jack Grealish.
Another battle you should be looking forward to should be Akanji
And you can say Lautaro.
Lautaro.
Because Omunim say Walker.
The empty spaces, eh?
Yes, because if Walker issue is to deal with Lautaro, ebe is Yama Walker. Because Lautaro will thrive on what? The pace. And Walker we know no. Over the years, Pep Ehiobi, Amana Maki Obi and Otu America. Then he deploys Kyle Walker. We saw it against Vinicius Jr. Oyejumani perfectly. But this is going to be a one-off game. And I feel for Inzaghi, he should be looking to exploit those spaces between Diaz and what? Akanji. And also Diaz and Walker. I think that they could nullify Edin Dzeko's strength with Ruben Diaz over there. Because Dzeko...
It could be Lukaku.
Yes. No, Dzeko. Obeko with Dzeko. Season where ne pair na ye Juma man pa Dzeko Lautaro. Into your second unit no about Korea and Lukaku. That is if Ohun say maybe Dzeko is not, because Dzeko is not good with the build-up play. Hold-up play, no, sorry. He's not so good. Intuition against Asia, Etu near Dina goals were not coming. I won't say AC defenders, they were working really hard on Dzeko no. Or you know they Lukaku bem. And it was the hold-up play that got them that goal. So what I say. But then Akanji and that Lautaro game, no, battle, no, nah, it's another battle we should be looking at.
Right.
Because if I were Simeone, that means Akanji is good on one-on-one situations. I wouldn't even put Dancer Dumfries wide. I would rather allow Lautaro to strike from that area. Because I have a midfield trio of Çalhanoğlu, Brozovic and Barella, who are hard-working guys, who can get the ball for me and break the press of that Manchester City team. I think that their first phase of attack, because City will mount pressure on them. I don't think Onana will have the luxury to build that from the back. So they should be looking at going wide. But then, if Dzeko is able to knock off the balls, no, then there should be a Lautaro Martinez who can pounce on those balls for them.
Stubborn boy.
And America does it. Now, if they try, not a Bukema, it will be a problem for them. So, almost try, so they will build up from the back. Because City will press with as many as 4 or 5 men up front. It is almost not a Bukema. Maybe that could be when City can capitalize. This game is going to be a game of fine margins, Nana. It's going to be, and I don't think that both coaches will give room for errors. They won't make room for errors. Going into this game, KDB, now Okasa, also they know how compact this Inter team is. They know how disciplined they are. They know how, you can say, defensive they can play. So it's going to be a very, very tough game for them. But another battle we should be looking at is that Barella, or some key players we should be looking at is Barella for Inter Milan. Nana, that guy is a good player. Nicolo Barella could also make the difference for Inter Milan. I'm talking about the 2 players who can make the difference for Inter Milan on a day. Nana, Nicolo Barella. Who call Italy, they call him the Mezzala because of the way he's able to play within half spaces. Inter wouldn't have acres of space operating. And I don't feel, say, Manchester City will be going into this game with that hanger now on the ball against Madrid, no? Because they also know that this is going to be a one-off game. Against Madrid, it was a home and away game. Nana, that's the difference between playing in the semi-final and playing in the final. Because in the final game, they're back up. Now, someone show you na Inter, Echo first star. Nana, Shana game, the we've seen City crumple under pressure sometimes. This City team, no. They are not invincible. They can crumple. when you score them first, Nana, they are not so disciplined sometimes. Because Anano, na KDB clear kasa oh, match be on boy no Pep Guardiola kasa. And that is one thing I've noticed about Pep Guardiola, or even coaches who are very, very emotional. Emotional coaches break down easily, and Pep Guardiola is one of those coaches. So man, na Inter Milan nya first goal in this game. It's going to be very difficult for them. Inter will go into this game knowing, say no, I'm not going to concede a goal. At least keep your back tight until you get a goal. That's how they are going to play. In the Oshe game now, you think that the game will be boring. No. But the intensity they will also play with. Denzel Dumfries might not join the attack often. But then, not to say, Barella, if they are attacking, they could attack with Barella, Edin Dzeko, and also Lautaro Martinez. And Barella, I've told you, is good with half spaces. He knows how to move into half spaces, and he knows how to play from what? The wide areas as a midfielder. Right. So then tomorrow's game, do not write Inter off. I saw how Chelsea defended against Manchester City. Impeccable defended, Nana, and it won them that tournament. The only difference now is that City can go direct with Erling Haaland. But then, Bastoni, Ocean height, now he's very tall. In case of any aerial duels, no, he is going to be the man on, Yakan is saying, Erling Haaland. They could assign 2 men on him, Acerbi and also Bastoni on Haaland. But then the midfielders should always watch the runs of Gundogan, Nana, and also Bernardo Silva. Because Pep Guardiola is smart to the extent, say, even though he wouldn't want to tweak things a bit, he would allow Bernardo Silva to do the damage for him, like he did against Real Madrid. So, and there is this link-up play between Bernardo and you can say Kevin De Bruyne. Right. And it could be very, very effective on the day. But then I believe that Manchester City, Nana, yes, they have the upper hand. Why? Because they have more quality. But do not write off Inter Milan. Do not write off an Italian team. What could you find out? No? Because I've seen these Italian teams, they know how to turn up when the stakes are very high. They know how to cause upset. And I know because a charge be na calves, 3 calves no bakwako Spain, bakwako England. They say bakwako Italy. None of sometimes charge the Antosa. But then I feel like it's going to be a great game where we'll see the ingenuity of these two coaches. We are going to witness the tactical acumen of these two coaches. It's going to be a tough one. Nana, I want City to win this one because Pep are brave. But me na Inter ebe frustrate you muna. Nana, it makes my dream ya me wake kakra. But Nana, if I were to put my money on any of these teams, looking at the tactical display from their previous games going into this particular one, it's going to be tough. But then I feel say if City do not get a first goal, Nana, that will be the end for them.
Right.
If Inter should score first, it's all about who should score first. But then I think say on the day too, it will boil down to those one-on-one situations. Akanji, Lautaro. You have Ruben Diaz, Edin Dzeko. You have the Çalhanoğlu, Brozovic, marking the likes of Kevin De Bruyne and Gundogan. Because those are the players that you should be looking at. And Haaland, Haaland, they have an extra way. To be using as decoy.
Right.
He's not even the one they will play through. They'll play around him. So that at least Gundogan can have, because Haaland saying he's a presence. And Haaland alone can pull 2 defenders away. It is if Haaland is able to deal with Acerbi and also Bastoni, imagine the space that could be left there for the likes of Kevin De Bruyne and you can say Bernardo Silva. City won't have to pass their way into the box. They can shoot because they have Gundogan. Last weekend, we saw 2 goals from outside the box from Gundogan. When the going got tough for them, they started scoring from outside the box. So that should tell you, say, things have really changed for Manchester City these days. They don't have to work into the box before they are able to what? To get a goal. And at Tetenanka, City are supposed to... Tetenanka, they are supposed to pass the ball around for long before they are able to what? To score. But now they have Haaland, who can create space with his movement. They have KDB, who can score from what? Long range instances. They have Gundogan, who can equally also score from outside the box. They have Bernardo Silva, who can exploit the pockets of spaces you leave behind. So it looks like it's a complete team for Manchester City. We should also expect the brilliance of John Stones again. But then if the game should change and Inter should mount pressure, if they are able to play this game, now Onana and the likes of Bastoni, it's me passe. If their first phase of attack, build up, no, they are able to pass around, no, then we shouldn't expect John Stones to be in the middle. Because that means equally, no, Inter have the quality to hold on to the ball and attack them. They have the quality to break free through the middle. Where City wouldn't have numbers in. City game normal ball, they don't really have numbers in midfield.
Right.
So I think Inter should try and dominate the midfield. If they are able to dominate the midfield, they should try and find Çalhanoğlu should try and find the likes of Lautaro and Dzeko, and then they will get the job done. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Josiah. Yeah, that's say one my fantastic analysis. We go. Yeah.
Mommy be a dima, bro.
I don't.
Rice or the road, yeah. I know pay you the big more. The feel anymore. Magic 5 6. And then
Oh, Kafra.
and then so come what you might with you.
Oh, Kafra.
Rice and the young.
When you know. Oh, for.
Also, a dynamic actually say a new booster.
Yeah. And also need you and Namu.
So, engineer. Mr. Agua.
Adomarakwa. National anthem. All right. Yeah, say, and she say na tuto akwema. Yeah, say, you bet ma ko Istanbul na yakotwe en ho kakra afufa fa manonia ba. Hello, good morning. Hello, bro. Go yanto right. Yanto aso.
Ekwano wa pa. Nti wan hwe ya na adistort our program.
There be yanko Istanbul bio.
Yanko.
You better da kuma ya.
Da kuma junction. Ha credit.
De. Ebi adwada na yakko Istanbul
nya. Ya appropriate.
Well. Plane ticket na se for no jale.
Proper production.
What I say?
Yeah.
Okay, uncle.
Nana. Abemu awie. Onyame bo hye no. Abemu awie.
Ade.
Abemu awie. Onyame bo hye no. Abemu awie. Onyankopon bo hye no. Abemu awie. Nana said and compare me to Tony.
Onyame boseno abemwe. Let us flow predictor.
Abemu awie. Onyankopon bo hye no. Abemu awie.
And how about you so na ya olusu?
Onyame bo hye no. And I'm fasting.
For who? Okay. You didn't plan to fast, but circumstances is making you fast. Alrighty.
Mr. Agua.
Yes, senior.
Okay. Adie we all. And then, baby, I'm in meeting. Messi. Nana memu obi atoka.
Memu obi atoka ne.
When the 3.5% they
over 2.5.
Over 2.5.
Straight win.
Messi memu obi atoka. And then, what would you listen and listen well? Nana?
Yes, sir.
UEFA Champions League, no. Your fun names so. And your fun the exciting football. And I have found domestic performance. And the winning UEFA Champions League. Nana Medin China Champion be a makeup. Tie 2021. Nana Darkwa
Senior.
Now listen to more road. The kind of performance. Any form. Let's see one. Mr. Darkwa, I sat here. The same place. Unchangeable place.
Yeah.
And I predicted. Nana,
Yes,
I
sir.
predicted.
There were no I cry.
This is
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
say City and Chelsea means if you are
Good morning, Mr. Masotechi. Baby, I will be a child. Why? Ejumera.
maybe prediction no. And they move Mr. Maswetechi into the studio to come and beg for me.
I said no. No.
Let's see. I look at the performance. Any footballer, then, na City Igbo. That league, you know, City 84 position.
Inti enwu ya na wo kaso no mbelu no.
And you yaw. And the baby cool. Now me end it well.
Very well, eh?
Very well. Now I start you with the form and the kind of footballer no more born dead. And I predicted. Say Chelsea to Mission City means if you are built. Is that right? Chelsea poor form. Omudishe City 2021. And I concluded. Say football is a funny game. It's a funny game. You have to be very, very, very careful. Nana,
Sir.
UEFA Champions League finals. Any ever born a channel. What winning? Any ever born a channel. What was full? How exciting your team is. And then how well are performing domestically. And then near the hill. Your work character, I agree. That one, your work character, I agree. Because Nana and woman be brave in the kum.
Right.
This particular year, how domestically was 36 goals? But Nana, and yet the difference between Onet Latalo Martinez and yet he is out.
Champions League so shepa.
Watch it. But Martinez, 67 games, and also watch it 30 goals. They can score. City can score.
But City can score more.
They are not back count. They can score. City can score.
More. Umpeno.
And then, it can suit me, sir. Tio, Edwin Jago. He was a former player.
Yes, City player.
Okay, the mighty, huge match be on mobile against KOPL.
Yeah.
He scored first.
Yeah.
Before
Aguero scored the winner.
The winner. Very
good.
He know in and out of City.
Titi Breno.
Oh! What him? Now, I like the way Josiah put it.
Yeah.
I like the way.
Yeah.
Mr. Crocodile. So,
Debbie.
what him Simone?
Oh, okay.
That is
Intercoach, no crocodile.
Crocodile. Who said the animal called crocodile is very, very intelligent.
Oh, so. No one this idea in man. When I this idea in man.
Oh, me and I'm the man. Yako.
That Oma will be fasting cano.
Yako Pagana call crocodile.
Mat.
You can joke with crocodile. Say Basi was in the tunnel so mwawa with me.
But you cannot mess with it.
That is what I'm saying. Very, very intelligent. Nani? You see, and yet team what difference in here, huge use out. And yet team what difference in here, huge use out. Nana. Berera. And yet in Ansana near kind of was a movie. Boss to boss midfielder. Very intelligent. Who can cause havoc? He's a monster.
Charlie. God, wait.
Nani?
He's a monster.
That guy. Nani?
And they will use US.
Oh, I told you, Lucy. Me do have a cry. So, Eti, we are going to witness a game one. You can't sleep. One will give you exciting football. One will give you the mechanical one. Who is going to do that mechanical job? Mr. Crocodile. Nana, I bet you, sir, Inter Milan will win this match hands down. Nana, there's no need to see Yabeko in Samu. If you have your better man. That's what I say.
Pepe, I now the Istanbul an opportunity to say who can't if you tell me what to play.
Eti, Mr. Darkwa, difference no. Enye huge bias out. You see, a month for a tashe EPL. And they have been following EPL for long. Now, Omunim dear City A. That is why on paper, Nana, all people are placing their bet on City. Baby, I'm a meteor. I don't see them winning. I don't see Manchester City winning. We say on Monday. Nana on Monday. My name is Mr. Predator. But on Monday, Ube won't go for the Mebo Baby.
So, Baba, you might dear.
No. Where am I going to?
Maybe it's a first one.
Oh, maybe I say me with it. So the world
Uncheck you be.
I don't do guys me. I'm a junior who fears that number. Outside the gravity is.
See ya.
So the issues are simple. This player, I cannot forget the pronunciation of his name. Katanaglu or
Shanoglu.
Shanoglu.
Yeah.
See no more kind of
Sha. Yeah.
Okay. He's going to pair Barrera in the middle. And that's what I'm going to
Yeah.
It's a solid team. The German guy on the left.
Robin Gosens.
Damfrey on your right. And confident more quality.
As in City.
City. Difference in your huge south. I'm up for Ghana. City is going to win. City will do this. Nana, I don't see that much like that.
Oh, I see. I know this is a very high scoring final.
See, you never bet my money.
Maybe I'm mad here.
So
I'm what takwa.
Huh?
I can come to Accra Monday morning. How?
So the difference between the two. Player Benham because of a monster. Barrera.
Nicolo Barrera.
Martinez. Nana.
Senior.
That Martinez. Nana will pace. OBBI in football. Nana OBBI in football. He's going to cause havoc.
That havoc, eh?
Yes. That is why you were a student of the game. Oh, say, Ayeku. They are underdogs. People think say City will win. Baby, I'm a metal. It's not going to be like that. You are going to witness a game on Monday or Tuesday. If you come to job, you will testify.
I realize that you are so obsessed about Inter, eh?
Hey! They know how to play.
Say City, but they can go through. The Manchester for United free.
And I just had a measure.
You are being realistic and objective.
And you will be record of person or no see call that record. I'm just looking at the game.
All right.
And how I'm going to enjoy it. As I'm talking to you now, I am my attack for that match.
Oh, also.
Tomorrow. I have hung it. Inter Milan coming.
Wow.
Senior. It's going to be a serious game. And I know say Ghana for on Monday morning. Say me pray this year Nana again. And to me I'm mad. Monday I won't come to job. Only Monday.
No, but that's not fair.
No, see, I will be disappointed. And the people want me to come to job.
But you should show your face. You should come to work.
I'm saying, say, Adakra I'm I came to win.
Of course.
But this one, I'm saying, sir, on Monday, if I get it wrong, on Monday I won't come.
Then don't come again.
Oh, I'll come.
No, but it's not fair. It's Monday that the people need you to interact with you.
So you can plead with me to come on Monday.
I'm pleading with you to come on Monday. So Inter wins.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Tio. Nana. Me shots the so-called Chachan. But this game, I'm not going to.
Encore penalties.
Straight win. Straight win.
Hey.
I'm prophesying. And I'm a nigga soon soon. I'm in Katameni.
Thank you very much, Keku. It's been a nice round of interactions with the panelists. Nanedu, Josiah, and Keku. We'll go on to the WhatsApp messages. What's it?
I told you whoever scores first is just me.
So who scores first?
That's the problem.
You don't know who's going to score first. So it means you cannot predict. All right. You left it hanging. But Nanedu sit be winning by a high margin.
3 and above.
That's why, that's any BT margin kakra. Say, Interfo we sit. Oh, my chair. Some are showing them with their trade. Me idea. You say, you better know, we do what? You better Facebook messages kakra. You are not, you are the WhatsApp no. In the Facebook messages now, Bano, Christopher Waga, or say Man City 3-0. Good morning, Nana. Man United take over how far? I think the meetings are still ongoing. Prince Sapon, what's he saying? Prince is saying, or say, or Shane Ewo Achima Saf, yes, I'm friend of Piaga. Yeah, that's it. Tio Boateng say, good morning, NDK, please. I want to find out where is the team Vorade from Ghana. Vorade Pegu. A good Tio Boateng. Zukiufu JB Shas. I say, good morning, 89.7. I pray Inter wins the UCL. The English talk too much. They think they own everything. Watching you live in Ashaiman, Apsonic Motors. Call me for your motorbike. You put your number there. Thank you. I say, tell Waano we are together. We are in a Hala Madrid. All right. Baba Wabuku Abdul Fattal. I say, good morning, Nana. Please tell Waano his prediction and hatred doesn't scare we the citizens. Wow. Ray Darko said, watching live from Heathrow Terminal 5, City will definitely win. Okay. Where's the say? Your friend Kumpitaman. I say on Monday we'll change your tongue when City wins. So okay, you change your tongue when City wins. Alex Kapia said the last time West Ham won an European trophy in 1965, Inter won the Champions League. Inter would win. Wow. Felix Saba say, I'm Chika. I'm watching the show inside Mimpasem East Legon. Milan is winning simple. Greetings to all Manchester United fans inside Mimpasem East Legon. Mr. Ano Soccer Center. Yeah, that's it. OG1 Ghana say, good morning, boss Nana. Max Boss. Huge Kweku, please, how far will the United take over? Still, Qatar we want. Oil money is loading. Thank you, OG Ghana. Now let's go to WhatsApp, okay? We have some messages on WhatsApp. Yeah, call WhatsApp. All right. Where am I? Well, still warming up for the predictor is coming up soon, but messages now on WhatsApp. Yako Facebook, yako Twitter. Nafi, you try and sana. Afi inkubisi, ya baby si fibium. Messages in the door, so I'm just trying to try as much as I can to. Hey, Mr. Man. All right, good morning, Max Sports. Hope you guys are doing well. Big congratulations to City in advance. We will surely carry the day tomorrow. I'm Young Money Baron, a Shyman traffic light. Good morning, Nana Darkwa and your crew. Kindly let Mr. Waano understand that whether he likes it or not, the Sea Blues are winning the Champions League this season. It's a chat. Atudadada. My greetings to Ashon and Oduro Kunde inside Texpo. Obed, I was Pintex. This one says, my name is Fred, but all my friends call me Xavi. Because of football, Luka Modric is now the only active Ballon d'Or winner, playing in Europe, following Lionel Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo, and Karim Benzema's latest moves. Times have changed. Indeed, times have changed. Kofi Ajman Blackman, good morning. Thank you very much for being a loyal listener. Good morning, Max Sports crew. Waano shouldn't do anything against movement over there, because if United were to be a good club, they would have been in the finals. Isaac Clever is at East Legon. This one says, I'm Sapak, Real Madrid fan, and I'm Inter till the end of the season. Good morning, Max Sports. Keep the hard work. Yes, sir, we're trying our best. Where's a hi, Nana? I'm Mumpy, Portable, inside Dewu Equapim. Inter Milan are winning the cup over City. Good morning, sports crew. Adamba, the Umisha taxi driver B or a Krupom. I've forgotten his name, but also a loyal listener. Alaji. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, guys. Hope you're doing well. Yes, we're fine. Let me take this opportunity to wish my friend a happy birthday in advance. Michela Laye or Michela. All right. Best of luck from Sony. Sony, I hope I got the pronunciation right. Good morning, Nana TCL. Is your regular listener, Dem Sleep Benjiro. I want to thank the Almighty God for your lives this morning, and I pray that God keeps on giving you guys long life to make our morning sweet. That's thoughtful of you. We are grateful. Greetings to my lovely friends, Boss Spencer, Iceberg, Kofi Salary, Guy, AB, Bra Isaac, Giovanni, Moses, and to all the parliament members, BBB Leyland Paint Works inside Tamanu Town. Keep up with the good works, guys. Yeah, that's it. Yes, you. I'm inviting all of you guys to the Tosafi free bazaar on the 1st of July. Everybody texting, everybody watching us. Momramedi Tosafi free, 1st of July. I say good day, Nana. Despite going into Saturday's game as underdogs, the Nerazzurri will take confidence from the previous final appearance, where they were tipped by many to succumb to Bayern Munich when they met in the 2010 finals in Madrid, as 2 goals from Diogo Milito saw the Milanese Giants secure their 3rd European or Champions League win. This is Ugly Container from Kaswa. Ugly Container, try to be consistent, okay? Good morning, Max Farm. Wanna wish myself a happy birthday. Hope Man City will give me a big birthday present by winning the UEFA Champions League trophy. This is citizen Kelvin Atinka Ofoli from Community 1 Site 7. So from all of us here at Max FM, we say happy birthday to citizen Kelvin Atinka Ofoli from Tema Community 1 Site 7. My guy, big up yourself. Well, it's a good morning, Nana Darkwa. This is for Brakwiku. Brakwiku, what is really wrong with the Glazers on the Manchester United takeover? They should sell the team to shake and stop that bias thing they do. Or we, all the United fans, will start demonstrating from Ekwapim here. And when we invite Chini Jonas to join us to fire them on warm-up. This is Mark from Mampong. Greetings to my best friend, Sandra from Obosumase Ekwapim. Thank you. Well, so good morning, Nana. I hope you're fine. Yes, we're good. Karim Benzema is a record unveiling. All the stadium was full in Saudi. Kante is next. City all the way. Nana, please, I have a dancing group at Kaswa. Can I bring them on the 1st of July? You can bring them. Dancing group. Na say Josiah Akra Nimsa. Chale sawi to zafi. Na ina jamu de be say de si edwane nyina be sa hu. Anya yo mumra musa kakra ne mo jani mo didi. Good morning, Nana. I hope you are good. What people are failing to see in this Inter team can really defend, and they are good on the counter as well. It will be a tactical game, and Inter will win at the end of the game. Apinti Kofogia. Well, it's a good morning, Nana and the entire family. Great mid-morning show. I just want to say, defense or no defense, Man City always finds a way of breaking boundaries with the attacking spree. It feels like the universe itself is rooting for Man City, and it's a done deal. Final score, City 3, Inter 1. Kwame Vidal from Kakasunanka number 1. Thank you, Kwame. Grateful for your message. Where's to say? Good morning, Nana. Inter to win 2-0. 44 odds. I know what I said. Hey, where's the good morning, Nana et al. Kindly wish my wife, Madame Irene Ado, a happy birthday. And guess who brought this message, Kweku? Our old-time friend Divine from Kaneshi. Oh. Yes, Divine. Yeah, he's been following us for close to 20 years. Divine, happy birthday to your wife, Madame Irene Ado, and all the family, bro. It's been a long while. Yeah, what's up, Kaneshi Soache? He's such a lovely guy, huh? Where see, please, Nana, Man City will score Inter, Basa Basa, Manya Manya, Butu Butu. This is from your boy, Danny Rock, in Sumia. I just read your message, bro. Where's to see? Good morning, guy. I'm Kweku from Ashaiman. City is winning over Inter. Where's to see? Good morning, Max Sports. We all Chelsea fans are behind Inter. They are beating City hands down. I'm Bartholomew from Kissiman. All right, Bartholomew. Where's to see? Waano will not come to work on Monday because of how City is going to beat Inter there, hands down. How can you compare Inter's quality to City's quality? He's saying this because he's a United fan. The treble will come on tomorrow, and then we will all know City is the best team in England. Robert Ewo Adenta. Are you there, Papa? I say City will play all the football in the world, yet lose the title. They can only feed at home, yet brags as if they are the kings of world football. I hate to hear that. They will lose. Pound sterling. Listening live in Ashaiman, Jericho. Ramsey Wally, Ewa Ashaiman. I say I want City to win it, but I'm afraid the away form in the UEFA Champions League is not good. You sure about that? Okay. Where's to say? Inter Milan is winning the trophy tomorrow. Kofi Waisa from Spintex. I don't agree with Nanedu's prediction. Unfortunately, we always agree to disagree, so it doesn't really matter. I say, good morning, Nana, and your entire crew. I'm Anefi texting from Jolu. Nana, please tell that Mr. Fast Thinker to go straight to eulogize City and let him stop what he's doing. Hope it's all eulogize City. Good morning, Nana. It's very true that the UEFA Champions League skews towards those who have lifted it before, but there's always a deviation. Should Pep lose this game and then football isn't fair to him? But I see Inter chasing the air in this game. City will do the job. Ketsi, Pep, Zaro, Ewa Sakumo. We'll do the last message before Predictor comes in. And we're proudly powered by TCL. Your home of quality and affordable home appliances. TCL, the creative life. Toxic, Mr. Saki Rewinding Shop, Tema Community 9. Or say the team who will win the midfield battle will win the game. 20 minutes after 10, we're coming your way with the Predictor. Proudly brought to you by TCL. Hello, the Predictor.
Nana?
Yes, Predictor.
Oh, no, I'm for ADU.
All right, that's
all
good
the 5 matches are the two hono. I had so many calls.
That's good news. Good news.
Yes, indeed. And now Waano say me order fouls first 10 minutes who to score. The first corner kick, yes, a dozen. But I don't able to go online.
Right.
Because time no a bit there.
Okay.
So see a kumudia. Champions League final, grand finale. And no. I'm one betrano. Yeah, straight. Said one of the workers will be one.
I heard them refi.
Ready. Then no refi. Yemco Straight, Republic of Ireland in the matches. But be more 5 matches. Nina Ebebo, Cork City, and Dundalk. And no over 1.5. Over 1.5. Derry City, and Bohemian, Dublin. And no 1x double chance. Double chance 1x. Dragahead, any Patrick Atletico, and no over 1.5. Over 1.5. Shelbourne, any Slingo Rovers, and a 3.5. And a 3.5. Shamrock, any UC, the straight win, Emma Shamrock. 85 matches are in the predictor. Edia Tujuan, Indra, among for MCI.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Republic of Ireland. Okwa, what's your Cork City? and in Dundalk, and you over 1.5. Over 1.5. Derry City and the Bohemian Dublin, and you double chance.
Right.
1x. 1x. Drogheda, any St. Patrick Atletico, and you over 1.5. Over 1.5. Shelbourne and the Sligo Rovers, and you under 3.5. Under 3.5. Shamrock and the UCD, and you straight win, a home win, Emma Shamrock into Neno. Champions League, the predictor and fan come home, but what will appear in the Champions League say over 1.5 game.
Over 1.5.
Over 1.5.
And that's what you're saying.
And it just say more than 2 goals.
More than 2 goals.
More than 2 goals in the game.
Right.
No more than more than a goal.
Yeah, but
so more than a goal. Yeah.
Josiah, one boss. They say na ne dunia na ka so ko ya.
There be 2. Let me say over 1.5. Over 1.5 so go. Manana, but so no on train to see train.
On chaba, o jeba. What can say beat you? Like
there be na o say send your money doors. It me make over 1.5.
Na ne dunia.
They be so corrected. Said, oh, na say need the correction there.
Me just say ko ni ha.
Na dey make us amenti as mam kwa na me.
Okay, say.
Na hey, simia match kesi pa.
Unye ni straight to win.
Na wa bet na. Ah, wintimi nka say.
Straight.
Match kesi we. Ah, a bad season be at the end and eba. Mama for any features of men.
They be also over 1.5 no so skawum.
Hwɛ match we wait me akɔ draw game and they will play. You can't go straight. This is what I say.
So this game is going to be more than 1 goal.
Yes,
that's
more
what
than
you
a
mean.
goal.
Yeah, that is what.
That is what
That's
I mean.
When you're over 1.5,
Over
which
1.5.
means it will be more than 1 goal.
Yes.
Now,
Ah, I don't know why the echo.
Anybody bet me 2-0.
Dey we ma juma your football.
Any try be share. Send the entire investors on. Wofa. Ubetimi try be share.
So Oscar, did you have to go try
straight to win.
Straight to.
Nana predictor man na simple ama war mutie.
The Obia
In the last 3 games of Bono, the last 2 days it was 10 odds. And that game it was about 3 odds. 3 odds means so what the 1,002 echira.
When you 3,000
3,000.
plus bonus.
10 odds no. What the 1,002 echa when you 10,000.
You will get
plus bonus. Until now, I'm simple. I'm say, who's that? Obi send a message by. Obi send a message by say Inter Milan may win by 2 goals to now. Now my question is how 2-0 or near 41 odds. So 41 odds no. What the 1,002 echa when you 41,000.
41,000 Ghana cedis.
Me ko check here no.
Now straight win so unya call it answer.
Oh, straight to
win.
So for example,
Wofa, the manager of us here. All snatcher says, Sikabi on bet 2 HBN. All say them 5 times, you know.
Okay, so straight win for Inter at 6.5.
6 points.
6.5.
And to be the 1,200, menya 6,000 plus bonus.
And you say no.
Debut.
But a risk.
One
What
thing,
they say business.
one thing I also want to say, what say it's big risk for big reward.
Yeah.
Well, into social risk now because some of these things there are possibilities and are probabilities.
Probabilities.
What's the possibility? City, Inter be winning. It's Edin zone be winning. That's why they are odds no so because of it say City amount of 144. Yeah. So that means
144.
Ucha 10 CDA, Ubenya 14 cities, 40 pesos.
Ucha 1,000, Ubenya 1,000.
It's just times what you are your stake times the odd no.
Sally, BBB still room away.
Okay. And you will find no who you are, you will special class. Oh, that be a month. Tell a man for show. Maybe a moon can't show, but a month for chop.
Upo is the order of the day.
Maybe them come straight to me.
And you 1,000, you're the farmer me. Now I'm farmer NY. The infant to some more.
Come straight to you. And I know you 6,000.
6,000 plus bonus. And you the open one for 1,000 be now.
All right, we got to do the rumor check. Rumor check.
Mr. Darkwa.
Yes, sir. And then the minister rumor be any final day.
Second, Champions League.
Bojaye.
Yeah, the Bojaye, yeah, the Kodi weekend.
No, the video ni send him chairman. Wow, Srisa.
Chairman. Over there.
Oh yeah.
Now other thing I was your whitey.
There be a cream.
I cream.
Aye.
Go with for 2 hours.
There be a cream.
Now,
Sir.
Tim Kessia was anti-mantin. I know there was an advice to me.
Wow, from who?
No Obi Ekase. It didn't be one member. No, Mr. No.
Ampa. Wintimi yes.
No, Mr. No, Mr.
Yeah, best say your mouth.
I didn't send paper. And the Edgeway, a home brand said this city. A dozen tea and Yanisa. Asantimantum
Program in Dini no one I'm saying, Mobian Fion Cobe Bia.
Udi Dibemo play.
What's say no?
I hear true story and I walk. Nana, a dini di rumor check.
Yeah. Oh, the whole bit my fan say no create and fear.
And fire, say no, a bemo wajin my okay. On say, set him Cassia. Omuni coach.
So,
they say, Omu coach or no, Nana, Ayawadam or Hetty.
oh, okay. Me coaches, mo now 4 coaches be brom echirima teams bi o.
Nti say the akosi ni say coach bi a ne din ke ne dikai. He's a Ghanaian coach.
Kosi apia.
See, and na ma rumor check no aye den. Say ke no be ya akokukura wu.
Kobe Mensa.
So, oma pencil no down. Na wa wonim abakwasem kakra fa no ho. Aye timu a waboda.
Aso.
Kodo kwa pencil no down. Say season ko wie ya. Omo ko tebre no aba.
Oh, coach Kosi apia. Wow. Kuro dey say M na di kan.
Na de mo ke kan nya ho na nam.
M na di kuro dey say M na di kan.
Di nana asemu abado. Coach na ke e na di ni kan koto kwa pencil no down. So mbe kwa ko fa na ba. Nana, this is an appeal. If you rumor check. Appeal to Omo football so Kruma. Rumor check epic information.
Seven.
Last round of matches. Nkuntebuobi NNM. Plus and minuses. So, eti Omo hwe agudi nsem so wo Kruma ha. Enfo mo ni echi. And that's what it.
But John.
One of my kind is ano.
Aye.
Kasakwa. Nti omo fa omo ni eni echi. Pa because nsem kasiye bi ebesisi. Ti amam empenifo hwe ni. Kasa bia betokuru mu asem empenifo mienu bi nkasa. Na bakunya opportunity a na wakochire mu. There's nothing like that. Baku bi obenya opportunity de microphone be si nanim bia na onko straight to. Oh, it is not true. Eno aketua no wo. Wa chirem. O se sepani ni ko gina ba bi eko kase they have good terms oboa. Omontemu ngosa. They say the etu akotwene ba bi atwene. Ketua na aka o. Penini dia won kan. Penini onya opportunity bi was not true. On dia work kan no. Ketua no enu a wato na num tuo se woni penini nkasa. Na da kwa se de woni twe kuru pempenifo no bi enu.
Oh, there be. Madwan could di baby.
Nti mpenifo no bi enu no ketua no wo mu no e de abetu dwa. Se they are not in good terms. Nti wow ben ketwa anaso ben epeni no musiesie na anika se wo no nyina ze me mama for crew of menya line
All right, 31 after 10. Max 89.7. Let's revisit Facebook. A few of the messages about Cyclonic Yamwa say Inter win tomorrow. You can check the records for the past years. Any team who have won Croatia player is inside. Really. Wow. Savior Gakpeto Ona Kagbeto. Hi. Good morning. Max Sports. To you all. The person who makes you cry, you can never support him at that matter. Going out for Inter. This is your boy, Oscar, from the Volta region, Anloga. Okay, Solomon says I should up my voice. I hear. Chelsea and Man U are in the race of signing my father, Mr. Siedu Blankson, to strike for them. Isaac Siedu Buffon. That's hilarious. Nani Our Majesty say Inter is winning live on Monday. This Majesty from Suhum. Big ups to EP Pop and the workers. Or Agbeko Kofi say Inter. All right. OG1 Ghana. I dealt with your message long time. Felix Saba, also known as Chika, watching us from Impasem, East Legon. I think I dealt with this one as well. Simon Quaye say please tell the seer that Man City is breaking the records this season. All right, Simon. I say I've named my taxi Max Taxi because the only channel you listen in my car is Max FM. Oh, Ampa. And the 1st July, if I'll taxi in bra, Udi told us free no near Brando taxi nama. So coming on the 1st of July, Simon Quenu will say o taxi near friend Max Taxi. I'm giving you a special invitation to come here, okay? All bills on me. Right? Upakra, upfu okra, and to be blah. I'll sort you out. Good morning, Nana. This is Kojo Amwafo from Begro. Milan is going to make it simple for City to tell the whole world that club doesn't need £1.8 billion before winning the UEFA Champions League for Liverpool, but needs class and tactical ideas. God bless you guys. Good morning, I'm Carl. City can't win this UCL. Inter will carry the day. Asu. Obviously, good morning, Max FM. You done a good job. I'm set from East Legon. City win over 2.5. Wow. I know what you're saying. More than 2 goals.
Yeah. So, you win the Champions League. In recent times, teams normally Champions League. Anytime there's one Croatian player.
Yeah, he knows his stuff. Don't underrate them. They know soccer too much. Yeah, they say, they know too much.
So I mean that's one the next point time.
Yeah. Good morning, Nana. Hope you're doing well. Waano just doesn't want City to break their treble record. City winning 2-0. Mark this. DJ Buzz. Ewola. DJ Miniano. Nofiano Jugba. DJ Adiola. Ewo Agnoenkum. Or say I want Inter Milan to win the Champions League because sharing is caring. Spain won, England won, and tomorrow Italy won. Obviously, good morning. Hope you guys are fine. I want to wish my lovely wife a happy birthday in advance tomorrow from Prosper at Golden Exotic Limited. Now we don't need him. I'm only doing me. We shouldn't be a man. Adama Wadenta. I say good morning, Nana and the Max Sports team. Listening to Pep Guardiola. Listen to what Pep Guardiola wrote on Twitter, his Twitter page. I don't know if United wants us to win the UCL. Of course, we represent this country, our fans, when they travel to represent our club, the UK. But I don't think all fans want us to win. We, the citizens, are winning by force, whether Inter, Milan, like it or not. Not the Fires. We'll burn them if they pass stop. We'll pass down. City for life. Regular listener, Adama. All right, we'll go for that break. When we come back, there's more on the local front to look forward to. Kuna dansoman da kuman awoshi kaneshi madina shukura kakudamu.
Eye fit Yozafi.
Ewo Max TV forecourt, Dakuman Junction, 1st of July. Unia Bramian Didi.
Damu in Tozafi Festival. Quaye zomu enjoy so say.
Nia wuhia ne wa.
Tuozafi ina kuke kuna dansoman da kuman awoshi kaneshi madina shukura kakudamu
Eye free Josafi. Eye free Josafi.
Ewo Max TV forecourt Dakuman Junction 1st of July. Unia Bramian Didi.
damu in Tuozafi festival kowe zomu enjoy Tuozafi ina kuke kuna dansoman da kuman awoshi kaneshi madina shukura kakudamu
Eye free Josafi. Eye free Josafi.
Ewo Max TV forecourt Dakuman Junction 1st of July. Unia Bramian Didi.
damu in Tuozafi festival
The Baba from Boamo. Nakaka Maka for me supporters in Unisere. Debia, the bomb, Asamba Hooper and the Catcher and Hooper said, Oh, Shiramu, no Mamutia for the Bia, I'm begging for the Aja supporting me. I'm begging for the semi Framwa, I'm watching Su Abridiano. Yanko Samudi, Yamu Kosu and supporting me. Your bomb by Dia or the Dia, whether Nima, whether Madina, Brunubia or Ghana. Yasi Munina, you're giving me a now, give up by Mamitiano. And see you, Manu. I'm going to support me.
Jonathan Soa, 10-goal man for Mediama in the Premier League, aka Arjan. Nyamisha ose one Max FM Edin Komo. Shenim Nyami Aduma Kwesiada Ewotakwa. God bless you so much.
God bless you too.
All right. That's a very nice interaction with Arjan. Intinanedu Meteors in common there. Yeah, Kweku, back to the Premier League. These are the fixtures coming up for this weekend. Manchester Basso Ampayeja, the battle to survive relegation. And Afimpo, who wins the Premier League? All right, I know the Eba Sisei. Enti Shannon Sumaye. I am Max 89.7.
I say this is our own. Let's cherish our own. Division 1 league is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Nana Premier League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Women's Premier League is back again. I don't see a day what dog can want. And EJ can want. Get the ration more. Say a day what dog can want. And EJ can want. Get the
All right, so these are the fixtures for the last matches in the Premier League. Aduana Stars versus Bechem United is a potential title decider. Kotoko versus Dreams, they play for glory and pride. Bechem Brekum Chelsea versus Hartsevog. Hartsevog need the points so badly. Bibiani Gold Stars and Accra Lions is for Accra Lions to serve their destiny in their hands. Olympics is one chance to Atrema and Shana welcome. Kotokone Karela wants it the most. Legon Cities, Omonia Bresin Samatex, Ewo Elwak, Sana Mediama, Shanaje, Dronaje, Ewo Akun, Empire Aja. Kimfeza say, on better points or Bontin, and so on some better points, no, they got to get the results in Tamale. Kweku fixtures of the Bet Power Premier League last matches. All right,
Sir Osha Tamale City, Nana Omo 42 points, and Great Olympians is 42. But Ghana Premier League, that's a conversation in Quaye Tamale City. Few people are discussing Great Olympics because among for draw conclusions the Olympics will win. So, but Tamale City now all call away no. I want to come on Quaye. But Matthias, because there's another club on also person offer league no. A year last round of matches, which is Mediama. It is if people are talking about Mediama,
Yedika,
Omudika, any Tamale City match now. And two, Tamale City is so called relegation, baby or more than. And he say a talking pointer and also a month for Edika. But I thought Omumi Onyanko more 42 conversation in a centered around the two. But I say a Great Olympics a free. You see, I understand the politics in Ghana football. I understand. It do somebody which baby crowd to me conclude. What you say. Because I was talking to Olympics person
this morning,
and then the guy was so convinced
that they are staying.
Yes, they are staying. Maybe Zan say, "Well, why?" So, Omobeshe, so Omoni Suatema,
and Yazem Kito,
Omobeshe Suatema. Eti conversation, baby, and then Namano, Nika. Now, another thing is here. Ghana Premier League is where the Chile Kakracha. We cried there as a late kakra. Kekaba 4 matches na. And Kuntebu no chassis a few. Kakra Kuntebu no kakra by. But Nini na be Gina last round of matches. So, which is good. Nana, which is make it be a bedroom baby. Ye be bar. Even Obi or relegation club a bit me a share Obi or person of a league. And so what I say. But what follow and Keshasi bear 5 matches, 4 matches. Now a month for redeem meanings into the games I have. But this time around, I say about bet a minimum. About that conversation a minimum. So it is very good. Maybe going forward, and yet this season, say the Medin Kai Akan, Tony, Tobo. Baby, maybe you drew a new Mukaka, a baboa, be a 2 years, 3 years. It be a last round of matches and quite a bit determined Dobeko relegation. After Mediama, Nana, it is dears to lose.
Wow.
Say Mediama and lose such a game. It determine your fate. What does what Buffalo League? And that's what Jimmy fan. Nana, this is a football na make us a funny game. Maybe when you be a game and I can also be a funny game. So, the attorney say, Nana, that game, nothing will change. Mediama will win.
You're very confident, eh?
And they will win.
Now it's the Akura and Kai. What's the one Pabo Fita crash card?
That's who pick information.
Authentic.
And the attorney said Mediama will win, and they will win the league.
All right.
So, and the Ebano side, and just said Tamale City the call relegation.
Okay.
Say Olympics board draw cry. Let's just say Tamale City the call.
Okay. Well, your call man is a new Kasa, general manager of Accra Lions Football Club. Omo abe omo kukwasa side do baby kwa no that second eye. Yemi obi eboa. Hi, boss. Good morning.
Good morning, Nana.
But what do you know me hostel o?
Okay, and nyame adma ma me san kan.
Waano si ube je behuno.
Hey. He charges are
11 abedas na obri adena ase mo be ma Ghana fo ani agya fe de mo pese Ghana fo ere ho Accra Lions.
Oh, me sure say ya ma ya said that ma ipa ijare ho. The level of competition no and at a point you were up there we are focusing you go for the league, but number of results uncle positively. Now when you say you use one you're consistent as will drop in no be so time. Time packers now contribute to the BRC but we are very determined that we will still be competitive in our last match and we will see where it ends at.
More the youngest squad in the Premier League. I'm supposed to see more Premier League. And I know what for them crab boy omoko. Most somewhere some of them crab boy na and I come last match among winning cra a bit me hamwe. And no na hamona na say at that time ko see omu team they say an a baby because more than crana mo pe.
Oh, sir, because I am collecting your this position ubi was saying but as far as money winning it was still the same in Kolana. We didn't take our chances where it mattered most. And once you don't take your chances and other factors go against you, you find yourself in this situation. It's unfortunate, but yeah, you say boys here young, experience in playing the Premier League. If you have Premier League 1 season the data, so a little bit of Premier League experience under their belt now. But then I think we missed it somehow by losing certain matches at home. In Fattal, Royal United, this was and even Kotoko. This were matches we shouldn't have dropped points. At least we should have picked points in those games. But we didn't, and it's unfortunate. But then we are determined to see how the final game goes. And when all is said and done, the best team will near show you now.
Obri enti mukoshe Gold Stars no makamana.
We are going to give up our possible best. We are looking to remain in the Premier League. We need to get a positive result. Gold Stars a very strong competitor. Ocean people now would have fit. It tells you how strong they've been. And playing at home, they are very, very strong at home. And,
And yeah, it's the game. And yeah, it's the game for us. It's not and considering where we are, it makes it a bit extra tough for us. And
Wow.
It adds up to the pressure.
Now, Samarini in Sobila, Ombeko Egypt to the Black Meteors, Ombebo and Somako.
Egypt trip no, it's been rescheduled to next week. So, Nyami Aduma, it's a Mundial selection, coaching selection, then they would have to contribute their part.
Accra Lions is not a big club, but Uba Accra Sports Stadium on match days. Now Ube who am fan base, any passioner, didi team nature, especially Yenyan me Ozongo ni Fadama ni na for now. Crazy. Ube show mo boss next season on Premier League num.
Nyami Aduma and next season they will still be supporting us from the Accra Sports Stadium in the Ghana Premier League.
Radin Shaw, now Omamu traveling messes. Yeah, we show all the best and so. Right. That's the general manager of Accra Lions Football Club. Yenya Ubri Yeboah. So we won't go into the lines again. Yeah, Jude Champion Abba, the prodigal son, is back. Aye. Oko. Oko tamale. Nkofo na omo susu ye ntwom kanto mu ko training.
No one ya wa edi nkomo na. Awa o say aso mbesti.
So mo na neka. Omo points of them omo so omo ji.
Kana is there any this music cases no. So, in pesi be dia sem no wa. The cases say dismiss no. Education chese.
They dismissal galore.
We do need to so a be do baby near dismissal na conference bebre so aba. But Nana,
senior,
Nafisa, Obia, officer Nafisa Bekali.
No,
Dada. Nafisa is a goner. Maybe a Mijamin change man order. Nothing will save them. Because that case now, Omodo money at Tosono. Nana, me no case. Case will be a sugo krumo adao.
The player might get punished, but the team will go
yes.
free.
And then Nana, you are aware. See a punished player number, I think 1 year or 2 years.
Yeah.
But the dancing be a ma our club no idiom. Eti wait yen chain but baby or modern. Our Mosa Beko Temali City a Yintu or Moka Busumi and Sa bonus and Sub Busumi and Maya, Comusa de Wong. And so another match. As to say, give us a bit of a question or more. And Kofunan coach training and any 3 days as a 4 days. You interview them.
Yeah, we spoke to their CEO, the PR yesterday.
Yes, and then the guy confirmed it.
Yeah. Although I'm going to equipment officer paying with you.
Almost no problem. But bet me, I gather these boys are more bet me abo. Second face akure wini almost so be call almost 39. And on because
42.
Now you are still hoping say the case now. What about said dismissal so be mudia. There's a wajia to so called relegation. Unless a caucus. We do cast as well. Set cases here, better returning about. The F in his own corner F in.
Right.
So, and they're going to cast over spending 50,000 Swiss francs. And Sakurans are off a little case. And as well, it's a cast and I know you can't as I call easy sao. Or pay cast more education. Go to Palmer and the Palmer will educate you.
Right. Thank you very much. But quick clarification. Yenya Nana Darkwa or a chief executive officer. I haven't seen the post this guy. Ishmael and a general manager. That's the big man. Ishmael. Yeah, big man. Yeah. Hey, Ishmael. And Micha Madam Fubakuso, equipment officer, my friend Farouk Disu. Farouk Sheya, Komi Denin. Jude Champion, good morning.
Yeah, Nana Darkwa Gyasi.
Yeah.
Nabibia Boko.
Ozo Adam Funi Manaf.
Tony dear.
Or a team doctor.
Tony dear.
Wow.
Wow.
Or if you are not a doctor. If you are a doctor.
Yes, who?
Or a dentist. Dentist is a doctor, not physio a doctor.
That be on your doctor.
Tony.
Doctor. On say, Unipankasa, who na brabo, who na for. Say we.
Ishmael.
Obri. I'm gonna get that bomb no.
Me say.
This is the doctor ka.
Wagwe, onipa da sani. Se wo hu na brabo a, wo di hu na nafofo. Tony. Ne nafofo official. Ontimi nya GM ne CEO nafofo da.
Oh, no, I'm
saying Yakakra, I'm saying Yakakra, no Yakakra. Tony minim no way Yakakra. Nana no kre wa asem ni nyina ne se we be and crane tia menya ne se Kinfaisa issue no and then query na and resource aba.
Ani abogu.
No, now twa mama ka se bi jo. Efe we nya efe ya nana. Omo beti points o. Dey be kan kra chero. So asem ni me kai wa ha ya. Efe we nya efe omo te points o. Edi wo te dem ba bi say me wo punch the fridge the doom ice na nane yeah 10 points yeah ball league yeah integrity bia man be yeah nana Kinfaisa core relegation Tamale City so ko 3 way nyina ko alongside Kotoku
you are relegating them
amukwo and let me give you the dynamics Kinfaisa be share RT on Sunday yes. Because even when Kinfaisa share Lagos cities, they were optimistic. So
no Quaye.
Now they like a desika attitude. They say RTU from RTU stayed in the league time on Beshe has or one more point on my way. And you breaking players in Nana. You're breaking players in Ebinam Kubasi, Ebinam Sunyani.
We are Babia or me cause confusion. Maybe Jadian. Now come. They say I don't know where Mususon Susa. Nana now come. Every day, be a man and pouch your zebra. Bauba, Nana Darkwa Gyasi. Josiah, you can
no, Nimfilano. No, Josiah, Filachen.
Any RTU spokesperson,
Cassandra, make catch us, say, a crock the jaw. Season every year for the boys.
I won't come be channel.
Kinfaisa himself on Messiah.
So we did show up. So we did go and
boss, the other hill. What's the break on Momoko?
I'm done. Why not?
Team band on the Bible Sunday.
Until I make catch us, say it will be a depleted. Ball against Hasro. I am saying it here. Ball against Hasro. Only half of the team.
Wow.
Ball against Hasro. Only half of the team. And I know almost says she goes to come. Almost say Omonenam Kumasi Afe Kran almost ye wo fufu amo Medina. O dabe na obedu tabali.
Me I know they believe this guy.
Me I tell you the truth. 80 points in the Kinfaisa are but omko. Nothing will save them. O pebre bia boa afe na we are praying we have some points in the boardroom bay. Then they are not getting it. It's omko. And the other students of the corner. Hey, my man can't show. Olympics in
fact,
some actually a chain closed behind closed doors. Olympics is what remind. Some on a chain closed doors.
I didn't hear.
Because Olympics are yet young baye. Some match they trainer. It's match in Besisa. Olympics be winning hands down.
Did you one summer about be kick me into what?
I no pay some. I'm sorry at you. Sorry, I'm not channel.
Olympics be 3-0.
Some match no. Now when they go cover so go pay. What there be one crowd go and walk where we obetia go update go now obeti. Enti Olympics are shell to atremai already so atremai na mu no onko ba bia wa wie.
Mbese we are clear.
Thank you.
Say you are analyzing and predicting based on unimde of football mo, but you are not carrying any extra information from anywhere.
Can you na bom?
Debi.
Nana T.
Second one,
Nana T.
We do predict for to make us to be better trainer. So
how can you?
And then I make a chance say his prediction should be based on. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, no be can be.
Now, Nana, as someone better make say Padino to one said. Emani tell me can say Obia Bobo na wie. Obi say.
Me say. There be a week at Nana T. Me say.
Na wo share say anti you. Me in favor of what you are saying. Dabi, you breaking player bia. Obi chikem no sia.
Kwaku. Kwaku asama na asama make say RTC na frame you. I am saying say perminim dey obo nimu and me investigate is amaye no. Omo mu say has no celebration no jubilation. Team jubilate say our we yesu players are na fofo ani omo kasa we kiri mu nyina omo go training na nya break ni break am
ya do mu ka
manana baby ne dia ne 50-50 ni say imagine say how to menya 3 points no wa Accra ka with the players say
come go fiana.
I'm saying sir it is not also a basis for you to say ya break you.
No, okay. You find the say.
No, the issue is the
no, but listen, but you spoke to the spokesperson. Did the spokesperson yesterday tell us we will break your
no.
Who is spokesperson? Is you any Judah? One of the funny.
Me na come as some say, Nana. Me, I am not listening to any CEO. Me say, pay me checks, pay me belief, pay me shishemuno. Boys, no, I don't know call. Now, boys, near me, castle on has boy, Anna. I'm telling you. See, you're on from I'm not back on the line. No money players in the castle on has boy, Kana. But they presented a formidable side, well determined, well focused, and I'm going to share us go when you must. We are no jubilate here. I said, you're my G cap. It's your year. That's almost year. So move on from there. Me say, can find some quack share out. You know how you see.
Na but you're interested.
It's young queen.
Na ask me between. Ask me chance.
Okay, I Safu Castro na friend.
Or coach team is.
So if you see when you big team, or be friend na me the feel na ma. Na some match na on my tune killer bagbo la show no.
Has me chance is friend.
Almost killer bagbo.
Killer bagbo la show.
They
be twi mu.
Aye. Na
killer bagbo.
Has na killer no. And almost just say killer no so said there we there la show the obewu.
But say has done correlation.
There be na or either correlation. Tamale City ni can find some don't call. But then you go see na doso. It is already the year biana 6 matches. Omonya 5 defeats na. Also how many break up Chelsea? How many na omo dey pe? Chelsea performance in the last 6 matches.
Yeah.
Who the hell? Defeat point the last 5 4. And people say me who say who break up Chelsea? Who peja one? You feel say who borrow top 4 crowd be.
We are able league no one turn the best striker.
They say Waba.
Every year.
Waba last match on Bobby.
He's been out for like
5,
of
6, 7 weeks. Of course. I'm come trying to them say or Kwasaba. But the woman is here. So much. I want to the killer Beula show. Why na killer na why na maybe need to a full form you na kobo.
Has
Oh Nana. Has them the mama can say we need time. Has assembly can say me dream one. Me chere wa chere ni o say but say o hana Bayern Munich winning league.
Aye.
Per or how one amani omu kom no. Omu G league ni wi omu pa mo man. That's the obi o nenia brace up so ye djuma. Mo te ho na mo krokro mo ho na mo nunu mo ho. And why want to take decisions or? Why want to take decisions or as a folk? Why want to recruit players? Why want to find coaches?
Okay, they say Yanko Takwa. Mediamani Tamale City.
Tamale City be yira se pania ato mpoano anwem. Yeah, now when you talk to Takwani environs, only penifo kasa, buses are a free Takwa any environs, no, their compact will be like festival cresta, carnival,
jamboree.
Yes, Nafisa. And see, Techima City, they have never seen such a vociferous crowd. Oh, sorry, Tamale City. Who such a vociferous crowd say that? Crowd with a lot of intimidation. Crowder, this is the moment they have been waiting for, Nana. Omudaya Sunina na bemu say, yay, young league in way of Cromuni if you're not ma or Tenifie. So much, no. Mr. Tamale City pa, Mom ko because they have who be that. What will happen there? It's Nana.
Obviously, bet my Takwa Dortmund.
There be see that. When media man needs a draw, Dortmund, they are going to win and draw. Like and come draw it because that day they would have 1 point no money and come G trophy. Wait there. Media man doesn't need to win. They need to draw draw. Me see Tamale City pomo fa motia akomfo abosomfo omfo asofo the omo being na nkotakwa omo lusu sa game. So what I say? It is a no-go area for Tamale City. They know they are now. Who Tamale City? Over to me as a team, ya kemu akakotokura as a 4. Na kotokura as this is ayin waje. What's your 4? Kotoku Royals. What's your 4? Me say Tamale City.
I want you to go back. O say omo pa omo nya den.
Tamale City pa. Mom, fie.
First one, I saw me last week.
Oh, maybe. Sasama make her say, I'm pa mom, fie, no more body biana, ever cap on the mammy dear.
And I say,
No more ba. The kind of fans, the kind of dead atmosphere, charged atmosphere, the kind of intimidation be come no more ball ever from. Say, be yira se pani atom pano
we don't bomb for one money, one mra.
Kwase sa komfo, abeyfo, edusifo, asofo, abosomfo, nyina ni omachi mra compact, yira. You be just dwane.
Predators is mra.
Enfa, agwa we pe oni omachi nko. Yira, onu a compact no two yira.
So Moses Parker will win the league.
Hands down. You see, Nana, they have been coming close. Kakra no more bang. This is the moment. Emrenu near Cap Yagani. Koa di Koa. Just how much chikapona. You watch Mediama celebrate our training ground. That craft, that celebration move, a fair year. And then, Takwa will be the place. Nana minyawa we can do the move Takwa Charlie year and day. I'll go the Jabe. What I said, but Messi, Odidi, we are. Let me Messi Monday. I call her.
This guy, maintenance you. Obi a woko dem. I was say. Obi a yabobo na wie Sunday or say Monday or baba takwa.
Na ball you jubilate here. I feel you the cap no cost Samra boy. You the cop.
Unfinished business.
Just a na cap na kasa cry. You the bechi.
That cap no money baba Max.
Cap the baby see ya.
Money baba Max.
Yes, of course. Say him say Max na the mother of Premier League na ya Ghana ha. Inti had the baby see ya. But you see, Nana Yanka we nyina kemfuano. There's one team people feel say omo the Arsenals of this season. Adriana start, but Nana, truth be told, to me,
how many character?
To me, Nana, they've done a yeoman's job. They've been, to me, the best team in terms of improvement. Nana, Mami, sure. Adriana starts last season.
For the league, it's 185.
Oh, Nana, nobody expected them to do this.
I'm saying that they were on the league table for 185 days.
Yes. And also one Mabasono. Because the kind of team Adriana starts won. And your team also according to hot chest. Let me tell you what. Last season, Adriana starts in the 11th. And go and check the number of goals. They sack their coach, players left to center, right. And then Pakosi Fabian needs to come back and bring in young players. On the augmented team. Young players. And I want to name him. I mean, Tanamo name. I know. Selection. Poku Waki one. I am Poku Waki no
Josiah.
Oh, a senior player.
I'm not Chibodi.
Senior player. Yeah, can you?
Yeah, can.
About two.
About two.
Okay, senior player.
Quaye.
Quaye can hold you. Quaye so Quaye. Last season now we 11 no. Oh no Quaye.
This is in
Quaye.
I don't from Bon.
I don't reborn and the performance. Okay, this is who last season. Not injury side. This is nobody thought say Uncle Betty Baba cry.
I'm Chelsea. Omo team no.
What about 4?
Answer me more.
What about 4? Find you.
Sam Adams.
5. Oh, players now will be more league. But I'm saying, sir, some players winning no more last season with the 11. But for Park was Fabian to come back and bring small boys. No more changing, everything about the team. They were grinding results. No. Omababedi league in the so sad for how many weeks? Me see your mama, but so that is why I told.
Go on there out here. Said he be so mad at you.
Oh no, so Bobo Eslabaso.
So I'm saying that Otewa he be so mad at you.
No. Also Bobo Eslabaso.
And that these boys sat at home. Yeah. Drew Karela and lost to this.
Yes, because the other one in the tank full anasa. Now do baby purpose I say we have done everything we need to do at training ground. The boys Lankasa Crown also on to me more. Because at that point in time, that quality now we are pim. There was nothing they could have done. And what they now bought Ghana Premier League in because nobody expected them to be there, Nana. It's a name, they should be rewarded. No, look, and yet easy staying at the top because there was pressure. They went there as early as 7th week, boy.
And I'm saying that
now, Nana, candid question: did you expect say Diana Stars could even sit on top of the Bet Power Premier League for that long, and even cross on mark or that hope.
I expected them to win the league.
Oh, Nana, before the league started.
Yes.
Baby, obey 3 days. Oh, yes, take it in there now. They come on top.
Me analyst, me a host. You see,
the point is that even the goals they conceded, go and check the number of goals they conceded last season.
Who say
yes, Nana, young mama basso. Me say me another my head here. Me come ne pie. No ma anu money for 4 months. The mark and 1 month. No one did that because next season. No, next season. This is a team one with just 1 or 2 additions. They will become tough team or maybe a big team. Next season, again, is the team to watch because Mediama every season no more bang, and then no more bang with just some petty recruitment on me and then our father. Pakwesi Fabian is doing a great job. Until next season, the Baku Mienu sound the winner. The team will play. They will be the team to beat.
You're sure about that?
Yeah, I'm very, very sure. It's your mama.
The last 5 games, someone win.
That's what I'm saying. Said full or no tank ni masa. And that is why coach in the cracker said, team one be this share, no Quaye share, no show fear, no be able to be share, no. And on your own because West Lanka someone went to the limit. That is where so other additional qualities be come by. Why was Jeffy when they did that? Wada sometimes some Adams now a key player on the right or flop.
Nah, I mean
that's what I'm saying, sir. They did so well maintaining that focus, maintaining that purposefulness up front and back. All of that rosa. After tank full and this home to be
but team Papa be also extra fuel.
But the point is, and then we are all saying, say, oh my God, from the background they came from.
Your baby sound or a better thing.
I said, media man now be sound. Check the recruitment no in the second round.
Now come time I said when you am
okay, it's a big corner.
I remember man.
Nana, weekend we. Quaye. Nanka me pentema base. Manchester United.
No.
I can't send back one man. Oh, Nana, when ye arrow back with them, they want him fit. I'm sorry, Uncle. When ye he said, no. My Mr. Kwaku candid answer on this. Say, West Ham and Manchester United. Why not? Onya a good season.
Unfortunately. Yeah, got to Quaye house and Adriana Nasi for sorry.
Sam Manchester United now.
That's what we say because if it's next week league in Berry, I'll be back mana.
Oh, Nana say who him the also yeah. Why you happy man?
I'm a general manager.
Go oh, why I did go say.
Charlie Josiah and I do. Mumfa best 9 minutes, 9 for 10 ma. It was Josiah. Me I come no be kwa na ndie me bezo be cut too much into analysis.
Yeah.
And I always analyze.
Oh no, it's just something small. But Jude say Adriana should be praised. I don't know if they should be rewarded. That's the word. I don't think so. They failed. They need to have that at the back of their mind.
They failed.
And that will help them next season. If they believe they failed, that will push them next season. If they think they've had a good season, they've not. They have. Because if you are saying, we sat here for weeks discussing their quality. And let me see, let me burst your bubble. Onim said the whole season, they've scored the least goals at home across the top flight.
Wow.
The least goals, 18 goals at home. Kotokukra should be facing them.
Now in the G League.
That's the point. You see, they got ahead of themselves. In January, when Mediama and Gold Stars were recruiting because they knew, say, team Ningeno, they felt, say, they would have taken.
Okay.
That's the point. They felt, at that point, no one say, oh, okay. You know, it was just going to be a walk in the park for them because Kotoko were falling apart. Lions wouldn't have been stable. Hearts of Oak had their problems. So what I said. So they felt, say, it would have been easy for them. No one expected. Let's see.
No, they recruited Papa. The point was that they recruited young players. They were edgy.
Nana preference.
New young boys.
Nana preference.
What impact did the recruitment make?
It worked for a point to some extent. You see, new team to be good.
Mediama knew they needed a goal scorer. They needed to score more to win the league. They brought in a goal scorer. Gold Stars said they needed goals. They brought in a goal scorer. Somebody Che Ebai. You understand? It's the team's nation. It's because a preference. Priorities. Who share what your team is lacking and how do you recruit it? How can you score 18 goals at home the whole of this year and tell me that you want to win the league with it? We sat here, let's not lie to ourselves. We sat here and we praised them.
No, we declared them champions.
We spoke about their quality. let's share me and Castle Muni quality. They have quality in the team. They have quality. But at a point they lost it. Let's be frank with ourselves. They lost it.
Yes, because some young players have quality now.
But is Fojo not a young player?
He is young.
Fojo is a young player. How old is you can say Soa? He's also equally a young player.
Fojo, how many goals do you
Fojo has scored like 3 goals.
2 goals, 2.
No, but still he's been impactful.
No, I'm saying
it's not just about the goals.
Fojo is not about goals.
Yes, it's about the impact.
Thank you. But I'm saying, say, we see, I'm my last season, Odi saying.
Odi second.
Thank you. Ediana di say
11th.
And look at Obia Odi second. Obia Odi second. You Obia Odi 11th.
This season shouldn't be dependent. This season stable shouldn't be dependent on what happened last season.
No, last season
is a closed chapter.
Last season counting a half area now.
No, it's a closed chapter.
Jude, shall continue.
So it's a closed chapter. It's a new season we are talking about. I think, see, Adriana didn't do the right things on the stretch. Such stretch, because you led the table since match week 7. Do you think that Arsenal are happy where they are? They failed. See, be honest with yourself. Assess yourself. Be honest. Nakacho was a failure, but will have to what? Come back stronger next season. And that's what they have to do. In their last 3 games, look at how abysmal they've been. Even in front of Domahini.
With a rude intervention. No, see, they are not share the least number of goals this season. Go and check. Last season, League a boy in Adriana the 16th in terms of home record. The 16th.
I'm talking about
so for them they have improved
the league. No,
immense improvement.
See, just opposite this season. You've led the league for 31. How many weeks? 24 weeks. Nana, you've not been able to win the league. And you want us to tell you, to cheer for you and clap for you and tell you, say, you've done a yeoman's job. No. You've done nothing. No. Why would you have your conscience? The conscience of these players will tell them, say, we failed this season. We could have done better. Media no more. Where was Omuni Baby? They were not even in the picture. For some weeks now, until later we started seeing the quality they have. Because it's about how you finish, not how you start. That's the point. You can't lead the league for this chunk number of weeks and tell me that no, I did a good job because I was at the top. You don't win anything for being at the top. You win for staying at the top at the end of the season. That's what you win for. Nana, this weekend I expect the league will see a record number of away wins.
Right.
Because Lions are traveling away from home. They could win. They could win, even though it's going to be difficult. But once it's about who wants it more.
Right.
So what I say, and I know Tamale City, I'm so sad, say, you concede, say, our opponents want it more. I don't know why. I don't know the mindset.
I'm going to see you.
I'm see you and say they want it. No, but you don't say, because you know where you are. Well,
but he was only being realistic.
Nana, see, sometimes you have to channel that energy. At least, let name transcending core team. So, but it's like going to again saying I need a point. Nana one shall be lose.
Right.
So I think King Faisal could win. Karela going to Kotuku. We'll see a record number of away wins.
Now they do. 4
minutes.
Yeah,
last week then
last week then. Last week man for Enyeska.
But just 30 seconds. They are not due they can. Josiah and they say the recruitment I made my year no. Ebenyan Susan Sopa in their second half. But you are not the engagement. They signed even played for the second one. They didn't play a game.
Yeah.
That
recruitment on I'm only 2 players played in the second round. 2 players. Hamidou and the goalkeeper. Omo can no more since the start. A coach
they were registered,
yes,
but they didn't play in the first round. And it was not down to coach. Ebu ane injury issues. Na say Jonah no play.
Yes.
A Jonah ye turn, Jonah omo turn no. And okobo mfichebo no nya surgery.
I know, but Jonah played under Uma.
And I make her say
he played under Uma, but that results to say.
Oh, nothing omo
he played under Uma. Oh, no die.
But his 10 goals has propelled them to the top.
I understand you, but yeah.
But don't forget, sir, if you are okay, then that's how it's me. So that means the second round signing is not maybe my year. And then you should support team. But you are not know. I was supposed to buy on and off.
Even to switch in the first round till now.
The performance, coach na ya.
Omo man a chance.
In fact, man a chance to be more.
Anya no cry.
You start the season not na bowl, not na lead this.
Started at his whatever.
Ozem kra no, na dwene ekuta no no. Enti se omo ozem kra no omo wafa no. Omo adwene wo soro, odase omo ni bebe omo de ball no. To ha odase na omo hwe no.
Coach asem.
Kwame Adon from Paul any a good first round, but it's not the same. Yes, ethical. So yeah, in terms of second round, something went wrong for Indiana.
So you think they failed?
They failed. They failed.
Let's go. Let's get bumping. All right. Kotoku Karela.
Straight win for Kotoku Royals.
Lions Gold Stars.
Full-time draw. Likely to be 2-2.
Olympics and Swaziland.
Abednego to score 2 goals.
Now, but come again. Who's saying?
Abednego to score 2 goals.
Downs Park.
Yes.
And who to win the game?
Likely to be a full-time draw.
Full-time draw. King Faisal RTU.
Away win for King Faisal.
Huh?
Away win for King Faisal.
Legon City Samatex.
Straight win for Legon Cities.
Kotoko Dreams.
Double chance for Dreams FC.
Win or draw for Dreams.
Yeah.
Tamale City Mediama.
Double chance for Mediama.
Win or draw for Mediama.
Yeah.
Brekum Chelsea House of Folk.
Double chance for Brekum Chelsea.
Obeshanse House.
House will not win.
House will not win in Brekum.
Yeah.
Adriana Bechem.
Away win for Bechem United.
Hey. Wow. I know. Forecasters.
And I do
Hey, Charlie.
But I don't think so.
Kaila game. Kaila could.
Now say last week the games in that boy.
Last week the games in that team. Go and check the number of messages on your team.
He had the Tamalists wrong.
Yes.
He predicted
Yes.
Tamalists, but they lost.
Yes, last week, who they correct TV? Send them Jimmy D with TV.
Because I say, oh dear no.
TV
I am to establish say unko TV baby. Who do nyansa ni
And
unko
then
account.
you can't even boom.
And they're fast.
TV and the analysis I want. But some match not say Kotoku Besha Karela and Derby. Karela Besha Kotoku hands down. Hands down.
Karela Beshe Kotoko.
Yes.
All right, you call man so you be on man 055 00 555 22 or 0201 825 252 0579 3025. Join us now. This is the Sports Park. It is live on Max 89.7. Okay. Hello.
Nana Darkwa Gyasi, good morning.
Opening about your morning. Yo.
The vampire Sunday Kotoko Messi Dreams. And I transfer Champions League never now. The deal of the past cup now.
Bye. Already show you that's it. I am Max 89.7. Paimuka ewa Chima Safo. Osi nankasi de she mitio live wa Chima Safo New Estate Road. Thank you, sir. Hello.
Nana
Unyanye. The second mayor. The second mayor. And there's a post cost from Yamishra. Why are there? Right. Sorry to the second mayor. Why, Kafra? Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Otega
ba mi no ke.
I'm going to let you Olympic supporters. I can move money by neighbor.
Mo fi amon bobo to no wie mo.
Mo fa ba so ga copy Sunday. We call be scapa ba call ba work boss ba put e ba. Can so ga copy my high boss. Many ba na me ba wo le ko an ke boss ba wa me free ke ba da.
No nya o nso atrema e je ona.
Oh, jo. Any of you captain of your inside my lack of work about last match. You know about last match. No more of 43. But I won't say Chelsea game no come win you and you see now one cup of this. I'm not going to calculate there. You show me I call allegation. Into the arm some the other show.
My job you are done.
You
I'll take Gaba and all of a sudden they're buying. Hi. Hello. Hello.
Yo, Nana Darkwa Gyasi, we are pure software.
A pure software. Yeah, that's it.
Nana only baby.
Yabi.
Ediana who yelling I dream test because Adiana bomb not sense. Because Ediana Jamek na dream test none of Becca. It's no and one and Nana and I'm you will say Diana beat me at the leg and next Diana at the leg. No.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for your call. Hello.
Hello, Nana.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Afternoon, sir. Morning, so.
I have fun, sir.
But your rich money, community 25 GPS location.
Richie Echo.
Me interphone, me show more than such nadia. I'm burying it. And 23, so players no more the so. And one is here, friend, in Piboni and Fanta or Martinez. Among Conam, with our tuning,
Radin Shawby, thank you very much for your call. This is the Sports Park 89.7. Okay. Good morning, Max Group. Thank God for my life. Tomorrow is Rep Your Jersey, so we are playing Rep Your Jersey match between Chelsea fans and Man United fans on the Wembley AstroTurf at Dodowa. Rosie will Dodowa Wembley Pub. We, the United, will destroy Chelsea tomorrow. The likes of Dread, Flo, Klinsmann, Toyoyo, Rosie, Lizard, Tay, Vera, Zigot. All right. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Ajingo, Mikasafi Kovoridia.
Ajingo, Kovodia Beto, mana.
Yeah, all right.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, Kakla mechanism, made the Mimpe ball, I ever go baby, and I treat to be, yes, sir, I receive you. I'm taking 5 times, I'm taking 5 times, baby, Bias, Bitrana, had any young way for a new Bias, my two. How to focus so, I'm on your own, yes, because me, ball on one and the mini said, I won't bet me, I say, a Becum Chelsea. Kotoko, first, dream to Bueno. One Kaiser dream to say, I would do we are until return a unit the master. When I'm back to Woody, back to now, we are near, almost dreams in my medasi.
Yes, you are Darcy. Dennis Ochoko or Nana City is winning tomorrow. Finito. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Derek, you make a fear for Bucci.
All right, Derek, Yankwe.
Half match and the Bono.
But you're born on Sunday, 3 p.m.
3 p.m. Half a baby, 2 goes to 1.
Okay. You.
And media man, so
all right. Yankupon shall be breed as se oba jumedie so. All right. Hello. Arsenal and Man City will play against the foreign clubs on Saturday. United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Real, and PSG. Kwekwa Pri. Hello. Hi, there's an active line. Why not also? No before from Rana. You ain't ready. Hello.
Hello, Nana.
Unia.
Ajenim dio, mkasafi from Pram.
Ejenim, Yankwe.
And I'm feeling too much. Why?
Yamishao.
You mean your baby are penana?
Me pen meba pram.
Mate, or feel pa, yes, I understand. Or feel papa.
I mean, more team or pram into meba.
And I move baby, I'm in Tonka, or feel off.
Who's he started feeling me?
Or flew keke. Just a two captana. One year your commentary. Or flew papa.
And then meba pram.
When you know one, you cram me, I'm a shakuna.
Chaleka was them why?
Nana, I'm coming some so share, and I met celebrity church. So man, she has not a minute, so and she mediama. Not a bit of one cap way, and I am papa.
I would tell who's it? Bechemet my phone one cap.
But you bet me up on what you come. Uncle Shed Jana pa on board of one day, let Jana for Kenya. Not a minute to use one more Diana and Shebet Yama. Charles said, punch me a 3 points.
Aye.
What's an obegi? Now has some called relegation. Now said dreams in Nimnas or by Yen and Honson and now what I will Baba Radia. You need to try one now from Kotokoya channel. Tell them we share the best show of Papa. You know,
you. Yes, yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for your calls. Now, Magizo Nungwasi water. I see the Methodist Nungwa Methodist Church. Yeah, show. Now Musumudin Komoi. Nanedu ni Jude. The Nungwa Methodist Church Ebenezer Society Youth Fellowship will show the Champions League final at the church premises. So the youth of Nungwa should pass by tomorrow. Magizo ne Dubai, Nungwa Seawater. Hello.
Nana Darkwa Gyasi.
Yes, sir.
Nana ya wankumani.
Nana, yeah, that's a soaba.
Yeah. With the league now, there, on the more serious note, there's no way Tamale City able to challenge Yadiama on the league. Because of relegation in team, Moses Parker and the players in the team, no. Age and I said because Tamale City got relegation in the guy, league number, the Chima Benji, and Yadima. Because if you look at over the years, they were Moses Parker, Abra one league since I got told team Kesben, now the Gamma, also Muda. And this is the closest we're back to the league. There's no way I'll be a league Namubia already. So Tamale City will go to relegation. Half, they are fortunate, they are making half Nekotoko. They are fortunate to say half, they are half and relegation. And come Champions League, the Adora, already easy.
Right.
Oh, fine, cry.
Yankupon shall be brave, that's it. You better back na yeah, that's right. Now, when you must mercy, yeah, program ya Tamale City for captain or share program no was sending message about Jude phone to say, yeah, Titia Kase, relegation. Yeah, should be a basic question. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
For
Adafo, impope, Kajeke.
Well, Samina.
Yeah.
You see. Ọmọ nka se has bako regressive. Ọmọ wa ball bi say ya we need to draw 1 point. You can look at it. Now so Adriana Obajili we are marking the first Obajili.
All right, make sure all come at Yamana and from okay, yeah, that's how it is. It's wrap up time. It's 12 midday. Agbe said Matthews, Ombetmini Madagascar for senior side na Boana and Kiamomo. Now, Osi Alajini has of court relegation there. Ghana football. Alaji Diabeko, but I doubt whether Hasofo could go. Charlie, you have a sending a message of United Kingdom. Osi Nana D, I'm getting more concerned about some of the remarks of some of your panelists. Few days ago, it was Nanedu. We are in a country where a team scored 31 goals plus. And your panelists shouldn't forget that emotions can erupt and destroy so much. Thank you so much, Jude and Nanedu. It's a warning from UK, Sammy. If you turn out Kokudi Mamu, then will be the UK ban.
Yeah, Bobo, say, Bobo,
it's okay. Right. All right. Yeah, they see, it's been an amazing show. I've enjoyed every bit of it. Yamisho Bibia Oba Jumedieno Suma Jumedien Eye Krabeshe. Thank you to the big boss, Tony Bebley, for great production done. Supported by NY, The Poster, La Boza, so a social media director, of Sports Park, Media Mano, Onfa. And DJ Oli, Vensa, Charles Nanaya Sabali, my friend Michael, Daniel, and everybody who made the program a success. Let's pay tribute to our sponsors. Max by Say, get your freezer, get your freeze and washing machines from a promo of up to 50% discount. For any chair Max by, sure be a bengo. And also set up a top mobile phones on Max Buyer. And also Yamaokonya Mawini wireless earpiece and speakers all from Max Buy. Yada TCL Fwasi, Taichini Ediju Mediene Bar, Techno Mobile, Esu Koyamwa, and Ediju Mediene Ebro. Yada Woman say we're grateful to Star Times. They've been our proud sponsors and the broadcast right holders of the Premier League. Almost Koyamwa and Ediju Mediene Ebro. Yana resource persons asim. Jonathan Soa, Jan, the Nungwa born striker of Mediama. Thank you very much. Yada Obibia Obaju Mediano so any Bekasa. Yenua Nana Obriyabo, CEO of Accra Lions Football Club. Nana, thank you very much for your time. Yera George Akurenye also so a Greater Accra Regional Football Association and Meteors Management Committee member. Also so yeda se Oboama Jumediano Eye Krabeshe. It's been a very positive week. It's been fruitful and it's been wonderful. Yejidi ese de do bia kuma subia erade ebeye amana abamu. Na mi ja ho na me ka se ye wo toza fi bebrebe e ofia from the 1st of July. Fiti anopa non kron ekosi ewia no mienu. Ye di toza fi efili atafre ensan ye wia ya bomomeme ye twisoloku. Unim se anyumtofo baha. Just celebrities are hold on Baha. So on the 1st of July, it's gonna be on a Saturday. Make sure you make your way to the forecourt of Max TV and Max FM. Our Dakuman Junction, Mr. So uni Max TV. So uche mo Dakuman Junction. For kwa techno abunsan kesi ni sinu. Udra. Udanu wani she unifasoa. Ube u techno. So ufri kaswa neba. Ewo unifaso. Ufri kaneshi neba techno. Max TV ewo ubonkumsum. Inti bra. Yasi achedian bebrebe anyumtufo bebrebe na de dosu pa ne abinchi no tuoza afi no events aboniti okona nkesi ba enche intiro otimunse tuoza afi ne bant me beboa. DJ Venza is coming on your radio ono onimnyumbo papa. He's coming and he's going to give you good music to, warm you up for your weekend. My name is Nana Darkwa Gyasi. To God be the glory. Have a glorious weekend. Bye. Enjoy the rest of the day.